You will be headlining along with Dionne Warwick, the Ukraine refugee fundraiser concert, with a VIP meet and greet. So those who get it lucky enough to get the VIP meet and greet, get a chance to take pictures with you, maybe ask you a question or two. Who knows? Whatever you feeling like that day.
Yes, indeed.
And it's called the Love is What the World Needs Now concert out here in Southern California at the Commerce Casino and Hotel on September 17th. Make sure you guys get your tickets and check out two legends, I should say, two iconic legends in KRAYZIE Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
No. It's a legend and a legend.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Dionne is a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Icon.
I'm just a little legend.
Nah, man, stop. All y'all, listen. You guys changed the face of music, so that's nothing. That you guys are all iconic legends in your own right, man. I got to give you guys your props, man, for sure.
Appreciate it for sure.
Absolutely. When you looking at KRAYZIE Bone now, what advice would you have given KRAYZIE Bone at age 18, and also in the process of recording Creeping on the Come Up?
Man, I would just be like, I don't even know, man. I would just probably tell me, and if I could whisper to the rest of the group, like, we should slow it down a little bit. Like for real, like slow it down with everything. Like slow it down with even doing solo projects. You know what I'm saying? Like we should have took it a little slower. You know what I'm saying? And just let everything take its course. You know, I honestly think we rushed the solo projects. Like honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like I think we should have went a little longer, just on, and then the solo projects. But you know, like yeah, I would say that's the only thing though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, definitely.
Now you're responsible for 13 albums and EPs, solo recordings. Give me three of your favorite albums that you worked on, whether it's solo or within the group.
Okay, I would say Thug Mentality, New Waves,
okay,
and Crazy Melodies.
Okay,
the latest one, yeah.
Now talk to me about the Crazy Melodies, because that's a slightly a little bit of a change, but not too much. You still got the organic roots, but you kind of did you want to expand your range as far as being an artist and kind of gravitate to a different or pull in a different audience? What was the mentality behind that project?
Man, definitely. Basically, just I like been in the game for 30 years, man. So it's like I'm basically experimenting, seeing where I can go with it. You know what I'm saying? Like people always said you should do an R&B album, and I always pondered it. I'm like, can I? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went in and I tried it. You know what I'm saying? And turns out I can. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was just experimenting, like basically having fun, man. Like we've done everything. It's really nothing else left to prove. I'm not trying to prove nothing. I'm just out here having fun, experimenting with different music, seeing what I can do and can't do, basically.
Now, KRAYZIE, you just said 30 years. I want folks to marinate on that. 30 years in the game of success. When I think of 30 years in the game, I think of guys like Ice Cube, obviously Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, the Dog Pound, like you said, the Brat, JD, people like that in this game. When you think about 30 years in this game, and do you kind of sit back and do you all kind of just sit back and realize, damn, man, we've been here 30 years. Look at the impact we made.
Man, all the time. You know what I'm saying? All the time, because we've seen so many artists come and go, so many styles come and go, so much technology. We've seen it go from cassette tapes to digital. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we've seen a lot of change in hip hop. Hip hop's the same age I am. You know what I'm saying? So I've got to witness almost everything happening in hip hop. So I'm fully aware what goes on in hip hop, who's who. You know what I'm saying? I'm like a hip hop dictionary, man. Like for real, I know it all. Like for real. So yeah, it's a blessing, man, to be able to be around this long and to have such a contribution to a culture, and to be able to create our own culture within the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Not many artists can do that, so that's a wonderful thing.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's a blessing for sure. How were you able to balance being a music artist, obviously being a superstar and everybody pulling at you, and still balancing out fatherhood as well?
Man, you know, at some like when you know you just need to cut it off, you need to cut it off. Like you always got like it was a little harder for us to understand that when we were younger because it was like you know when you're young, you got that drive, you money coming in, I got to get this money. Let's go, we gone. We're okay back on tour. Just come home. We going back. Let's go. But now it's like you know when your kids get old enough to express to you like they ain't happy about that. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta make them changes. You know what I'm saying? You have to start to balance it out, man, and just not only with family, with just everything. You got just family, with just spirituality, all that. You know what I'm saying? You have to be set time out for all those different things.
I also, absolutely, absolutely. You and Chameleonaire, you guys have made a classic, riding, but it was a message within that. It wasn't just about the beat, it wasn't you guys' flow, but it's been a message in that. Was that something that you guys wanted to emphasize when you guys sat down and kind of wrote the record and made sure the record came out the way it did?
Man, what's crazy is like when I done the song. First of all, when I done the song, I tell everybody I didn't even know the song was gonna ever come out. Didn't know this because I did it as a favor for the producers, which is playing skills. I done it for a favor for them because they're my dudes. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, it's this dude that want you to from Houston. He really blowing up. You know what I'm saying? And he want to get a verse from you. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. So I go and I do the verse, and I just heard the hook, Riding Dirty. And at the time, his verse wasn't on there. I didn't know he was going to be talking about not riding dirty. And I'm talking about riding dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about riding dirty in every aspect of the word. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when we heard it, I was like, it's perfect because it's really opposite. He was like, I'm talking about not riding dirty, and you talking about riding dirty, but it's a perfect balance. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize that. So it was a perfect balance for the song. Definitely. But there's nothing we playing, though, at all.
No, definitely. I mean, when you guys have always had different messages. I mean, within the music, where you're talking about, loss of loved ones, where you're talking about, like you said, riding dirty, but then always having that balance where you're talking about your own life skills as far as, surviving and getting through, or, even putting some issues on, police, brutality, or, things that are going on around the country in various communities. And you obviously you talk about coming from Cleveland. We know about the Tamir Rice situation. Obviously, the young man that was just shot recently, in the city of Akron, which is not too far, if I'm not mistaken, from Cleveland. What are your thoughts on that? And what do you feel needs to change essentially so we can not be having these types of incidents that continue to keep happening over and over again? And how it's been happening. It didn't just start with George Floyd, unfortunately, but it's been happening. How do we curtail that from your perspective?
Well, the political response to that question would be better policing, overall better policing and better relationship with the authorities and the communities. But that has been said for so many years. That's never going to happen if it ain't happened by now. The real answer to that question is God is the only solution that's going to come through and fix all this stuff permanently. Until then, we have to figure out how to coincide with each other on this planet, because we're not going nowhere. There's nobody on this, no race on this earth is going to be able to make one race distinct or destroy an entire race. That's not going to happen. We're going to be here together. So we need to figure out how to deal with that and learn how to live together, period. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like these police situations just happening with these young black males, it's like it's way off balance. It's way off balance. It is totally unjust. I don't even see how people can sit back and say, you know, when the police kill an unarmed black man, all they say now is, "Oh, well, he should have done what he told him to do." Like what? You know how many white people you see arguing with the police, throwing shit at the police, talking to the police like they crazy, and they don't even get arrested? Something got to change, bro. It's like it's unbalanced. And like I said, the only real hope is when God comes and changes it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can tell them.
I hear that. Now, we've seen a lot of groups reunite over the course of time. Will we get a Bone Thugs and Harmony reunion and possibly a tour at some point with all the members, including, because I don't know what happened, but I have to ask you, whatever happened with DJ Unique and you guys? Because it seemed like you guys were a great fit and a great match when it came to music.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. Like, I just got off the phone with DJ Unique before I jumped on this interview. It's crazy. Like, we all still talk. Like, matter of fact, we working on something right now for for this big, like, I'm not gonna even put it out there, but I'm gonna tell you, yes, something is in the making. Something is in the works with all 5 Bone members, the whole squad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yes, definitely. Something really, really big as well.
All right, I'm gonna give you a quick rapid fire before I let you get on out of here. Whatever comes to mind, first and foremost, go ahead and put it out there like only Crazy Bone could do. If you were on an island and you only could bring 3 records with you, what would they be?
Oh man, that would be probably Michael Jackson's "Off the Wall," LL Cool J's "Bad." I'm bad. No, radio album. And man, let me see who else. Man, and the Ghetto Boys album. What is it? The second album that Can't Be Stopped.
We Can't Be Stopped. Yep, classic.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
3 movies that Crazy Bone has to watch. 3 of his favorite movies that he has to watch.
The Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin, classic, hands down. I still watch that movie all the time. Know it line for line, but it's crazy. Life, let me see. Life, one of my childhood favorites, The Goonies, and another childhood favorite, The Last Dragon.
Bruce Leroy.
Bruce Leroy. Hey, I love that movie, man. It's so funny when I go back and watch it now, like for real.
Nah, that was classic. That was a cult classic, man. I have to say.
Classic.
Now, you guys have worked with numerous people in the music industry, but if there are 3 producers that you have yet to work with that you want to work with, who would they be and why?
I mean, of course, Dr. Dre, because it's only right. Every time we see Dr. Dre, man, we be like, Dre, can we get some beats, man? He be like, oh yeah, I got you. Y'all want to work? Like, nigga, yeah, we been to give us some beats, man. Hopefully we can get them on this. What I told you, we working on this really big thing we're working on now. So hopefully we can finally make that happen. Him, man, who else is out there, man? Just like, man, I don't know. I mean, we don't work with a lot of producers out there, man. Like, so, like, it'll be him. We have yet to get something from Timberland. You know what I'm saying? We need something from Timbo, man, and we need something from Pharrell, man. Like for real, like something from like. Matter of fact, on what we working on, I will be giving them a call. All 3 of them. We're gonna be beating down your door, man. So y'all, hey, we need y'all. Bone needs y'all for real.
Now I gotta ask you this too, Crazy. Have you guys worked with DJ QUIK?
Man, DJ QUIK is the homie. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to get DJ QUIK to do something with me on my second volume to Crazy Melodies. You know what I'm saying? So DJ QUIK live right down the street from me, bro. Like right down, literally down the street. Like for real, I can walk down the street, knock on his door. That's the homie for sure.
Wow, yeah, that would be, especially because I don't see QUIK as a producer. I see him more as a musician and an engineer.
Yeah. Man, QUIK's vision is like, I think QUIK gets overlooked a lot when that conversation of dope producers come up, because
Mhm.
he's like you said, he's an artist, he's a musician, he and he takes that shit serious, like you know what I'm saying, like so he really he real serious with it, man. Very very talented brother for real.
Documentaries seem to be the way to go as of late. We saw the DOC who recently released his documentary at the Tribeca Film Festival. Um, is that something that Bone Thugs and yourself are thinking about working on, or will work on at some point as far as the documentary?
Man, you trying to make me spill the beans about what we doing, man. But
So I gotta do my homework, man.
just know all that is something we putting together, from bio film,
Okay.
series, TV series, final album. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything. It's all coming as a package. It's gonna be big. Trust me.
Now you looking more. You talking about like actual biopic? Are you guys looking at like a docu series or more like a film type of
Yeah.
situation?
I mean, our story is so it's so much to our story that putting it in a movie wouldn't do it no justice. We need something done like the Wu-Tang got on Hulu, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's what we need, so we can go in and break down each one of our lives coming up, and then get into when we get to meet Easy and all that drama and all that. Because we had drama in our lives way before we got signed to Easy. And when people see what we went through, the story is crazy. Even the way we met, you know what I'm saying? Like even the way we met each other is crazy. So every part of our story, every aspect of it is documentable, man, and people are gonna love it.
Who would you get to play Crazy Bone in that series? Who would you want to see play you?
Man, I don't know. Like we would have to definitely like do some serious auditions, man, and just like because everything got to be right. I want everything right, like not just on my character, but everybody else. I want to be able to look at this person and be like, okay, yeah, that's Lazy Bone right there for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how tedious I want to be with it. I don't want to get somebody that's way off brand. You like, oh, I ain't no damn Crazy Bone. You know what I'm saying? Because I done seen movies like that to where people way off from the character. You know what I'm saying? We don't want that. We want it to be dead on, dead on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, I will say this: you definitely got to get the guys. If you guys do that way, you definitely got to get the brother that played Tupac and the brother that played Biggie in those movies. Those.
Bro, I said the same thing. And the dude that played Easy E. Bro,
Yes, Jason Mitchell.
I want all of them. Even the dude that played Jerry Heller, I want all of them. Everybody, I want all of them, like for real. Definitely.
Oh yeah, they're talented actors for sure, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you definitely got to have that authenticity.
Cause I was watching the brother that played Easy. I was like, yo, man, dude made me feel like Easy was alive, bro. Like, no lie. Like for real. He really had his characteristics and mannerisms down, like for real.
No, and you guys knew Easy for you know
Exactly.
it was a short period of time, so you guys knew the mannerisms, his tonations, like, and that was a hard role for Jason Mitchell to pull off, and he did an excellent job in my estimation.
Yeah, definitely, man. He did. I loved the movie. I had, of course, they had a few Hollywood moments, but what movie ain't? But that's the thing with our movie.
Hmm.
I don't feel we need that, and I'm going to do everything possible to make sure they don't add none of that extra Hollywood shit because we don't need it. You can take everything we got and make it because it's already in script form. It's
Hmm.
already our lives is already in script form. You know what I'm saying? So they don't need to change nothing.
Yeah, I felt like East 1999 was almost like a audio movie because you play each track, it almost had like a different chapter, you know, to the story that you guys were telling at that time.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, you know what, crazy man. I know you're a very busy man. I just want to say thank you. I am honored to be able to speak with you today. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your willingness to come on the show, man. And really, I appreciate all of you guys for really just supporting Black media and the importance of that as far as being able to allow us to disseminate your messages and your stories out there. Really appreciate it.
Yes,
Please let everyone know where they can continue to keep up with you and then all of the works that you're doing and the music that you have out and will have out. And one more time, let them know about that Ukrainian refugee concert.
Yes, indeed, man. Y'all make sure y'all can check me out on IG at KRAYZIE_bone. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter at I am Crazy Bone. Also, you can follow us on the Bone Thugs and Harmony page on IG at BTNH Live. You know what I'm saying? BTNH Live. And make sure y'all come check us out on that concert, man. You know what I'm saying? The love is what the world needs. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your ticket for that. Um, Hold on, what date is that again?
September 17th.
September 17th. Y'all make sure y'all come out to that, man. You know, and it's for a real positive cause, man. It's for a real positive cause. We're trying to bring, like spread some love back out here, man. And then because that's what we need out here. We need to spread the love and get back to where we was, man. Because this is just all this hate and this division is not it. It's not it. You know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all check out, go get that my latest album, Crazy Melodies, Volume 1, Melodious. It's available on all streaming platforms, and Volume 2 is coming soon.
Absolutely. Now, lastly, I got to ask you this before we get out of here. NFTs. I heard you get into the NFT space. Is that any truth to that?
Yeah, man. The NFT space is definitely going down. You know what I'm saying? The NFTs, man, they're playing a big role in music now. You know what I'm saying? Remember, like back in the days, like in the 90s, when you would like collect baseball cards and stuff like that. Well, NFTs is kind of like, you know what I'm saying? They're kind of like baseball cards, but it's digital. You know what I'm saying? And artists can do all kind of things with these NFTs, man. It's just great opportunities, and people should really look into, all the opportunities that these NFTs present. I'm new to it, but I'm learning. My team is on me, like they nag me, like, bro, learn this, read this, study this. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. But I'm learning it, and it's very, very interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely getting into that, and you're gonna see me doing a lot of things. I'm trying to get my brothers into it as well. We actually talking to a company about all that stuff. So yeah, you're gonna see Bone Thugs and Harmony and our metaverses and all that. We're gonna have one of the coldest ones, you better believe it. Trust me.
Oh, I hear that loud and clear. I can't wait to see that myself. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the iconic legend himself, one part of the greatest group in hip hop, in music, Bone Thugs and Harmony, the one and only, the legend himself, Crazy Bone. Thank you so much once again, sir. Appreciate you, and we look forward to talking with you soon.
All love, brother. Thank you.